If you've ever asked the question, what is the best software language to learn? Um, I will say that the right answer is just pick one. It's been a long time since I have done software engineering. It's been a long time since I was even an individual contributor, someone who was actively working on these projects. But there is something called analysis paralysis, and I see that it's a widespread issue where people they do so much research into what skills will make them marketable, what languages are hot, what do they need to know to be competitive, and it's a problem. And my advice, and this is the advice that honestly was given to me, 10, 12, 15 years ago, and this is the same advice I have for people trying to enter the field now. Don't worry about learning a specific software. Don't worry about learning a specific tool. People are asking, should they learn, IBM's Cognos? They're asking, wondering if they should learn Salesforce Lightning. It truly does not matter. The most important thing is just getting started, getting out of that research phase where you're sort of just you spend so much time analyzing all the options because you really want to set yourself up for success and just be very efficient in how you approach your job hunt. um, just pick a language, just pick a skill, become proficient, become good at it, have some have some examples you can talk about, uh, and that's really it, right? Just clean, simple um, languages, for better for worse. They're like fashion, right? They there's trends. They come in and out of fashion. There was a time everyone was talking about Angular, and now I really don't even see it come up in conversation. I don't even think it's part of our tech stack. I know there's some React and Node, um, but Angular doesn't come up. There was a time where I think Ruby on Rails was kind of a hot commodity with some of the startups I consulted with, and that's another language I don't really hear too much about. Not to say that they're extinct, but there is a certain ebb and flow when it comes to programming languages, and same goes for tools, right? I mean, I can tell you that just knowing Microsoft Excel and how to make charts and graphs and pull data from websites and display it inside of Excel, those skills have always been constant. Time to time, you'll hear someone say, "No, you should know Confluence, you should know um, SharePoint, all these things." It really just it depends on what you want to do, and the advice I have is just get started, right? Pick something, even if you have to pick it at random. Well, maybe not at random. You should approach your professional growth with some intelligence, but please do not get stuck in the forums. Do not start researching, going on all the different sites, trying to look at all the experts, looking at all the YouTube videos, looking at all the news articles. Because I promise you, you will get pulled in a million different directions. Everyone has something different to say. I always try to be agnostic. I never try to push any particular skill, any particular language, any particular tool, um, because at the end of the day, I know is some there might be some advantages with some technologies over the others, but I don't like to focus on that. I like to just approach my advice with the mindset that some people just have trouble getting started. They have trouble getting motivated, and I just want to say, don't get caught up in your head. Don't get lost. Just pick something up, become proficient, and then over time, once you have that momentum, once you're gaining velocity, it'll get easier for you over time to start picking up more and more skills. So don't get caught in the analysis paralysis. And good luck to anyone who is currently in the job market. It's a little bit tough out there. It can be tough to keep up the motivation. Um, I myself am an executive, and I am seeing that at least in some of the major metro areas, companies are a little scared. But I am happy, and maybe this will be beneficial for some of you. I am seeing a lot of opportunities in the Midwest. It's sort of these strange areas where you wouldn't really expect there to be opportunities. Um, I'm actually talking to a few companies in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, as well as that sort of general region, as well as Augusta, Georgia, and just what's the other one? There's also a small city called Salina, Kansas. So there's these random cities throughout the U.S. that are kind of in the middle of nowhere, or people haven't heard of them, that have these cool, opportunities where maybe a credit union is looking for CIO, or a small independent hospital is looking for CTO, stuff like that. So if you're not finding opportunities in your city, don't be shy about looking in some of the more you know isolated areas, because you'd be surprised. I was surprised when I saw a credit union was hiring in Central PA. I thought that was very interesting. So best of luck, and hopefully this advice that I gave, which is, I'm going to title this the programming languages you need to know, and all of you are going to be disappointed because my advice is literally just pick one. So hopefully my lack of help was helpful.